Let's study tense. What is tense? See these sentences. I go, I went, I shall go. Notice that in all these three sentences, the subject is common, that is I. But the verb is different. In the first sentence, the verb is go. And the second it is went, and the third it is shall go. So we can see that we identify at which time the action of a sentence takes place by seeing the verb. So in first sentence go is used, that means the action of the sentence takes place in the present. And if a verb of a sentence refers to the present time, that means the sentence is in present tense. So went definitely refers to past time, and that's why it is said to be in past tense. The sentence is in past tense. And shall go refers to future time, so that's why the sentence is in future tense. So how many kinds of tenses are there? Then there are three kinds of sentence, that is present tense, there is past tense, and there is future tense. So this means if you are asked that what is the definition of tense, the definition of tense is the first definition would be that the tense of a verb shows the time of an action. Tense of a verb shows time of an action. So there are three main tenses: present, past, and future. Now come here, see these sentences. I eat, I am eating, I have eaten, I have been eating. Notice one thing, in all the sentences the verb eat, am eating, have eaten, have been eating, all these verbs refer to present time. So that means all the sentences are in present. But then the formation is clearly different. You can see in the first sentence it is written I eat. Just simply I eat is written and nothing else about the action is mentioned here. And in the second sentence, by seeing the sentence we can understand that the action is continuing. I am eating, that means that the action of eating is continuing. Have eaten, that means at the time of speaking something, that the eating has been done, like the speaker has finished eating. And in the third sentence you can see the speaker started eating at some time ago, but it's still eating. So all the sentences are in present tense, but they are different. So that means within each tenses there are different subtypes. So I eat is called simple present tense because here the action is simply mentioned. Simple present tense. I am eating, when the action is continuing in the present, when some action is continuing in the present, we then use present continuous tense. I have eaten, that means an action has already finished at the time. Action has already finished. The action is finished at the time of speaking. Present perfect tense, and this is called present perfect continuous. Now notice one thing. So like I told you in the definition of tense, the tense of a verb shows time of an action. Here the time, all the sentences refer to present time, but all the sentences are different. They also here each subtypes also refer to the state of action. That is, there is simply mentioned, nothing else is mentioned about the action. Here in the second sentence there is it is referring to an action that is continuing, and here it is referring to an action that has already been finished at the time of speaking, and here it is referred to an action that started some time ago and it's still continuing. So that means tense also refer to the state of an action. So now the real definition of tense would be tense of a verb shows time as well as state of an action. Now let's study a bit about the first type of present tense, subtype of present tense, that is simple present tense, or it is also known as present indefinite, or you can call it simple present tense. So you are already aware of the formation. You can see the formation. The formation is subject plus base of the verb. You don't have to change the verb, just write the base of the verb. So that is the formation of simple present tense. So when do we use simple present tense? The first use is habitual truth. Habitual truth or habits. Habitual truth or habits. So those actions that a person or a thing does regularly, to express those kind of actions we use simple present tense. For example, I go to school every day. So you can see the subject is here and there is the base of the verb is used. To talk about general truths or universal truth. For example, like universal truth means those truths that are always true. They were true in the past, they are true in present, and they will always remain true in the future also. Like the sun rises in the east. So these are this sentence is a universal truth and a general truth. So in this kind of sentences also we use simple present tense. The third, and also simple present tense is used to talk about action, to talk about fixed timetables. The actions like which are part of fixed timetables, in those cases also we use simple present tense. For example, the match begins from 7 p.m. So see, here the action will take place in the future, but the action is a part of a fixed timetable. So whenever whenever some actions are fixed to take place at a certain time, official actions, fixed timetable, official arrangements, in that case also we use simple present tense. Other than this also in sports commentaries simple present tense is used, and in sports commentary simple present tense is used. Also sentences beginning with also exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? If you don't know, I will make another video about sentences. Exclamatory sentence, those exclamatory sentences that begin with here and there and talks about an action that is happening, then also we use simple present tense. For example, here comes the bus. So is it clear to you, the simple present tense? Okay, today's video is this much only. I will make another video. So what is tense then? Just a quick revision. The tense of a verb shows time of an action and state of an action. So there are three main tenses: present, past and future. Simple present, the formation is subject plus base of the verb. And when do we use simple present tense? When we talk about habitual truth, general truth, and in sports commentaries, and for those actions which are part of fixed timetable. And the action in case of the fixed timetable, the action may happen in the future, but still we will use present tense because the action is a part of a fixed timetable, or it's the official actions. And also in exclamatory sentences that begins with here and there, and talks about an action that is going on. Okay, thank you.